Tennessee picks up a Lady Vol that's good and has an even better name. First, got to remind you, TedRussellFord.net, TedRussellLincoln.net. They're absolutely unbelievable. You'll be so pleased that you did your car shopping there. You'll drive off the lot happy as a lark and be just incredibly pleased with your vehicle. So the Lady Vols' newest commitment in 30 seconds.
Like a blast from the past, the Super Dealer is back. Look to the skies, Knoxville. The Super Dealer is fighting for price, service, and the American-made. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. Save up to $4,350 on a new Ford F-150 XLT, or get into a new Ford Ranger XLT with no payments for 90 days. Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
All right, Caleb, this class is already pretty darn good, but the Lady Vols pick up another potential star. Tell us about this young lady, Mrs. Wolfenbarger.
Don't miss. I don't think she's married, but
Miss Wolfenbarger.
Yeah, Jersey Wolfenbarger. She played 2 years at Arkansas. When she was in Arkansas, she averaged 7.5 and then 3.9 points a game. Then last year at LSU, she averaged 4.5 points coming off the bench, played in 37 games, started 9 of them. Another post player. She stands at 6'5", very athletic, can play from the top of the rim, a perfect fit for the Lady Vols. This gets them to 14 players with the 3 from the portal, and she's going to join Z Spearman, who returns, and recent UCLA transfer of all schools, Janiyah Barker, who transferred to Tennessee earlier this week. Those are going to be the post players in the front court, the centers, if you will. Tennessee has got the length now. They have what they needed were athletic post players, athletic bigs. I hate to use the term bigs when it comes to women's basketball. Women, I'm sorry, it just feels odd, but like
athletic. Nowadays, nobody plays in the post either, so it doesn't matter which way you go.
That's true. So athletic post players who have a significant amount of length that makes them deadly. I think they have enough depth on that front now with Barker, Spearman, Alyssa Latham, and now Jersey Wolfenbarger. So that gets them to where they need to be, plus the #1 recruiting class, plus which includes 5 incoming freshmen, including the Paulin twins, and 3 5-stars, plus 6 returning players. They are already at 14 on their roster. Now, they lost 3 players, Saber Ayodele, Avery Strickland, and Destiny Wells to the transfer portal. And Edie Darby would have been a senior, but had to medically retire. Plus, they lost some players to graduation. But they're at 14 players. They can add 1 more on their roster. And look, we talked about Tennessee getting tired last year down the stretch of the season because of Kim Caldwell's system. Dave, I think that Kim Caldwell's trying to get a team that I don't think she wants to go 2 deep. I think she wants to go 3 deep with her roster and just keep controlled chaos nonstop and just keep them fresh. Hey, you've never seen that in basketball.
I'm going to show my ignorance just a little bit on the women's game. How many scholarship players can you have?
15.
So 1 more and that's it.
Yeah, 1 more and that's it. And I think she might go for the 1 more. And she might literally just, because she goes 5 and 5, 5 and 5. Dave, there's a really good chance she doesn't go 5 and 5 anymore. There's a good chance she goes 5, 5 and 5. And
that would be that to me is tough, because in order to do that, you have to hit on every single one.
She last year was forcing players out there that she didn't really hit on or that didn't fit her system, and she still put them out there. She's still going to put them out there. I think now that she has, it's not as hard to evaluate for her system, because you have to be athletic, you have to be tall, and you have to be able to shoot well when you have open looks from 3. That's pretty much it. And by the way, Wolfenbarger didn't shoot from 3 at all last year, but she can hit the 3 ball. She hit half a 3 a game her first year, and it was only 20%, but she did hit 10 threes in 20, 22, 23. So they are going to use her to a certain degree on that front. She missed all of 2023, 24. And then last year played 2024, 25, but didn't hit any free throws. I mean, didn't hit any 3-pointers last year. Didn't take any. Kim Mulkey had her play more in the post. I mean, again, not a great shooter. Never shot better than 67% from the foul line. But again, with the tempo Kim Caldwell runs, I think she has the size and depth, athleticism, plus the recruiting class she's got coming in. She's going to have a goal of shooting 3s nonstop to score at a high rate and to just wear the hell out of her opposition. And to be able to do that going all the way into March, because I think 5.55 is very popular or possible now.
Okay. 4.6 points doesn't blow me away. What does she need to bring to the table otherwise?
I think the biggest thing for her is being able to stretch the floor and spread it as an athletic big, so playing a little more on the perimeter sometimes, being a very, very strong defender. Dave, we always talk about this. What's the most underrated part of the fast breaker transition basketball? It's the outlet pass from who gets the rebound under the basket, isn't it?
Yep.
More than anything. And so she's definitely going to be huge for that focus. Also, the way Kim Caldwell uses size is as an advantage in the press, because most players traditionally, when you run a 2-2-1 press or whatever, you have your tallest player back to play the half court game, right? She sometimes puts them at the front because she's like, look, you get your tallest players at the front. The other team may not even cross midcourt at that point. So
as well that I'm terrible at sharing screens. So I'm going to send this to you. And if you could pull this up and scroll down, there's something I want you to look at, because to me, it strikes me as a little comedic. I don't know if she's a mean person or not, but she does not look happy. She played in all of 37 of LSU's games with 9 starts.
Here.
Hold on just a second. But I considered Tennessee out of high school, but chose the Razorbacks. So scroll down a little bit. No. Yes. Up. Go up.
Right here?
No.
Wait, hold on.
It's it's changing. Okay.
That one?
That one. She looks miserable. Hey, how's it going? I just signed with Tennessee. Shouldn't she be a little happier that she just got a scholarship and maybe some NIL money?
Maybe.
Do you think they gave her NIL money?
I think they gave her some, not much. I don't think she transferred over NIL, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think she transferred over playing time.
Yeah, and I heard an interview with Gino Ariema, and he talked about how he's glad he doesn't have to deal with that in the women's game. I don't think that's a thing yet, and I don't know that it'll ever be a thing because it's a non-revenue sport. You're not going to start paying your tennis players $250,000 a year.
No, well, NIL is going to be a thing for all athletes because look, the school's not going to pay them, but okay. When Candace Parker was at Tennessee, if there was NIL, I mean, Tennessee may not have paid her, but you don't think a local car company in Knoxville was going to be like, man, we need to do a commercial with Candace Parker.
Yep. And Kyle says she's actually very attractive. That doesn't matter. We don't say guys are very good looking.
Well, I mean, we've all. I mean, people talk about how attractive Tony Vitello is all the time. Okay, no. Tony Vitello is reduced to his body and not his coaching abilities. That's degrading for men.
It's that beard. She didn't play last year at LSU when she was injured, but when she was at Arkansas, 4.6 points. It doesn't exactly blow my skirt up, but I think they're asking for more than just scoring from her.
Yeah, I think they're asking for a lot of defense. They're asking for a certain level of size to not get wrecked in the post the way they had been last year. And that's Kim Caldwell's biggest transition from the lower level to this level, is making sure that she had the proper size to not get wrecked in the post.